Just imagine. It's midday. The sun hangs high in the sky, but everything feels too still, too quiet. You're driving down an empty road, no one around for miles. The road stretches endlessly ahead, but something feels off. What would you do if the quiet started closing in on you? A lone car drives down a barren, sunlit road. The road stretches far into the distance, no other cars, no people, no signs of life, just emptiness. The sunlight is harsh, but the world feels oddly cold and still. Inside the car, a young woman drives, her expression calm but alert, as if aware that something is not quite right. A car is parked on the side of the road, all of its doors open. It's positioned awkwardly, almost deliberately placed there, its presence unsettling. She slows down slightly, staring at the car. It's empty, no movement, no people, just sitting there like a ghost. She decides to ignore it, pressing down on the gas again, driving past without stopping. But as she drives, she can't help but keep glancing back at the strange car through her rearview mirror. Her unease grows, but she tries to push it away. The woman continues driving, her hands gripping the steering wheel a little tighter than before. The road remains empty, but the strange car lingers in her mind. Suddenly, her phone buzzes beside her. She glances at it quickly and sees a message notification. Dontrun. Messages keep coming, faster and faster. Her pulse quickens as anxiety begins to creep in. She grips her phone and locks the screen, trying to stop the relentless messages. But as she drives, her eyes flicker back to the rearview mirror. She steps out of the car, taking a moment to breathe deeply and calm her racing heart. The road around her is eerily quiet, the only sound being the faint rustling of the wind. As she looks behind her, her eyes widen in shock. Lying on the road behind her car is a doll. Its appearance is unsettling, old, dirty, and worn. She cautiously approaches it. As she gets closer, she notices a note pinned to the doll's chest. She kneels down and reads it, her heart pounding. Her blood runs cold. She drops the doll instantly, backing away quickly, horrified. The messages, the doll, everything seems connected. Something is toying with her. She whirls around and rushes back to her car. In a panic, she jumps back into the driver's seat, slamming the door shut and locking it. Her breath comes in short gasps as she fumbles to start the car again. The engine roars to life, and she speeds off down the road. She tries to shake the fear that grips her, but her mind keeps racing. Her eyes flicker back to the rearview mirror again. She steps out of the car cautiously, her legs trembling. She circles the vehicle, searching for anything she might have hit, but the road is clear. There's nothing there. Confused and scared, she stands still for a moment, trying to process what's happening. She hesitates for a moment, her breath coming in ragged gasps, before she finally opens the trunk. Her POV inside the trunk, lying there ominously, is the same doll. But now its dress is soaked in blood, and its face is smeared with crimson words, Dontrun. She stares at it, horrified. But something compels her to lean closer, as if the doll is drawing her in. As she inches closer, the trunk slams shut, trapping her inside. The short film called Do Not Run